All right, Kyrie Irving responds to reports from Nick Wright saying that he would retire if he was traded from Brooklyn Nets. Now, that sounds like some Kyrie Irving stuff, so that's why a lot of people believe that it could be true. It couldn't be true, but he did respond to it. But let's talk about it. Check out the NBA Talk playlist, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate everybody for being here and supporting the channel, man. And like I said before, man, with him, man, he is just a weird guy. I know when you lose a parent, that always kind of hurts a kid, especially at a young age. I don't think he got to know his mother. I just think that always just that he never recovered from that. But like with him, he just weird, bro. Like when he was burning sage and playing ball in the Boston Arena, whatever they call it, the TD Water Arena now. Just like dude, just weird, man. You know, a lot of people thought he was weird from walking away from a winning situation with LeBron. Well, LeBron was saying I was ready to hand the keys over to him, and he wasn't. LeBron still ain't even handed the keys over to AD, but I think his mouth or he has some disdain towards LeBron. Even after he apologized to LeBron, he played at Boston for being difficult. I think people still ain't never let that go. If you go against LeBron, people you're not gonna be a character that people like. Even though Kevin Durant don't have no malice towards LeBron James, you know, I'm thugging it out till I leave next week. I'm growing all this out. I'm thugging it out. But you know, he has some malice towards LeBron James. And he apologized. I just think people just never let it go. When you hurt LeBron or you take championship from LeBron like KD, it just turns to that, man. And I think Kyrie, on top of that, he's just weird. You know, all the stuff he did last season and leaving, coming back, being at a birthday party, and come on. But it says very real Ben Simmons wants to trade from the 76ers, who are shopping him slowly. Less real Simmons to the Nets for Kyrie. That's not real at all. The idea gained attention merely as a hypothetical. I'm reading from NBA NBCSports.com. Attention merely as a hypothetical popularized by Nick Wright of Fox Sports and David Thorpe of True Hoops. Considering Brooklyn has Kevin Durant and James Harden as scorers, it's interesting to ponder that Simmons would help the Nets more than Kyrie does. Simmons' passing, defense, health could add value in him in Brooklyn than to Kyrie Irving. Overall, superior player provides. But just in case anyone with the Nets or any other team is taking a Kyrie trade seriously, Nick Wright of Fox Sports. So, I mean, at the end of the day, man, James Harden don't show up in the playoffs, so you still need Kyrie to show up in the. If anybody, I'd be trading James Harden. But I mean, he just don't ever show up. If his injury last year, if his performance. Simply, he just don't show up, man. And that's just my thing about it. But Kyrie been injured down the stretch. You know, the last few, even going back to Boston, he was injured for the playoffs. I think before the bubble, I think he was injured before the playoffs in Brooklyn. In the bubble, he was injured. Last year, he was injured. It was like 4 straight years of Kyrie Irving being injured. I mean, we can talk about that first, you know. 4 years of him being injured. 4 years. I could be wrong. Hold on. So he didn't even play in the playoffs last year, and he got injured for real. So it is what it is. But let's move on. Nick Wright said, tweeter. So NBA news: there are some handful of Kyrie trades that potentially make sense for the Nets. Kyrie agent has made it known that Kyrie would simply retire from the NBA if Brooklyn were to trade him. All right. Kyrie subtweeted and said, called Nick Wright a puppet. Okay. Kyrie, if you're saying he responded, Kyrie, if you're saying you didn't say you would retire if you were traded, then your beef is with your representation, not with me, because you and I both know that's what they told people. So he didn't respond to that. So I mean, I don't know. That could be true. That could be a lie. I don't know what to believe no more. It is what it is. Shit. If he want to retire because he gone from the Nets, so be it, man. But he basically said it wasn't true. But Nick Wright responded and said, "That's what your representation said." And that could be true. Maybe that's something that his agent said to deter teams from trading for him. But yeah, he put up a lot of shit last year, from burning the sage and the TD water, whatever they call it, and then to going missing and partying and popping up at birthday parties and shit last year. You did all that shit in the regular season, excuse my French, and then come playoff time, you injured. Don't nobody got time to be playing with Kyrie, bro. If you ain't gonna show up in wintertime and do your job, then then what we talking about? What are we talking about? There's nothing to talk about, man. People, if you ain't doing your job, you wasn't there last year, you've been injured the last few years or whatever it may be. If you ain't doing your job, dude, what's the point? He ain't doing his job. I've been trading him. And James Harden don't do his job. Every playoffs, no matter how the deck is stacked, if it was with him, KD, in the finals, he ain't do his part. It was him, Game 1 versus Golden State years ago, before they became winning championships. Game 1, he fumbled the ball late where they could have go went ahead and win. In Golden State, Game 2, he do the same thing. They could have went up 2-0 in Golden State. James Harden, I don't want him on my team. People know he the greatest at scoring. How you the greatest scorer when you can't do it at the greatest time of the year? How you the greatest at anything you can't do it when it counts? That's Brooklyn for you. Went to get these two. You should have just kept your core together, man. If I'm gonna really trade for somebody, for real, I'm talking about Kyrie, this KD before. If I'm gonna trade for somebody for real, I'm gonna trade for a plethora of people. I'm gonna just build a team around KD. If I'm gonna trade for somebody around Kyrie, I'm probably gonna go out there and find my Middleton or my Klay Thompson, a guy that don't need the ball, a guy that's gonna do the dirty work, a guy that's gonna defend. Paul George probably be perfect in that role. Ain't no pressure on him. I mean, them the type of guys that I'm looking to get, bro. Durable guys. And Kevin Durant did his part last year. Let's be real. They had a chance to go up and advance. His foot was on the line. He did his part. Had they won the championship without Kyrie and James Harden being what he do in the playoffs, I mean, I think Kevin Durant would have got full credit last year. Bar none. He would have got full credit. But everybody act like it's a foregone conclusion. They going to make it to the final. I think it's more of a foregone conclusion that the Lakers will make it to the finals. Because Denver is going to be without Murray. He ain't going to be 100% next year, even when he come back from an ACL. Same thing about Kevin Durant. He not going to be 100% when he come off the. So, I mean, you look at the West. How did Phoenix improve? They didn't improve. People when teams like Milwaukee win the championship, but Phoenix almost make it to the promised land, and they know it was an anomaly, more likely to be an anomaly than a trend, they never improve. They never improve. And that's my issue, man. That's my issue, man. And they needed to make an improvement. If an improvement, they need to find a guy like Jimmy Butler, somebody that's gonna be able to get their own shot and take pressure off Booker, man, from scoring. They need to find Devon Mitchell or somebody that can go get their own bucket. Maybe a trade for like Porzingis. I mean, he always injured, but something like maybe bare minimum, something like that. But maybe Porzingis was the best fit. But I mean, it is what it maybe fine. I can't really think of nobody. Guy like Karis LeVert would have been perfect for them, man. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Check the NBA Talk playlist. Subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. I do appreciate everybody who support the channel, man. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Let me know what you guys think about the whole situation. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Appreciate everybody financially donating to the channel. I really do. But hit the thumbs up button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section about this. Peace. Hey you, yeah, I'm talking to you. You right there watching this video, waiting for this live stream to start, or just watching the membership video, man, and why you should join the membership. Let's talk about it real quick, expeditiously. We got the 3 levels. You got the rookie level, you got loyalty badges, you got custom emoji badges, and you have members on the live stream. As we get more people flowing in to join the membership, I have members only live chat. That means everybody can see the video that want to see the video, but only members will be able to chat. That's $3. That's a rookie. The All-Star, you get personal shout outs before the videos, maybe after the video, mostly likely before the videos. You give a priority to reply in the chat. So as soon as I see you, I reply before anybody else. Get early access to pretty much all my non-boxing videos there. $10 a month. Then we got the boxing pound for pound superstar for all my boxing boys and gals out there. Get early access to prediction and most of our boxing content, virtual video collaborations, and open debate. So, if you want to pre-record or go live and debate me for a whole video, you got early access to new videos, some of the videos in the All-Star as well too. and priority reply in the comments. So I see in the comments, you get priority reply. No, instantly that's $20 a month. So let me know what you guys think. Don't have a Patreon no more, so here's where you're gonna get some of that exclusive content I used to have on the Patreon. Peace.